welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the League of the Americas here with FC Dallas. Now, we are still in the January transfer window, and from what I've seen in the comments, you guys kind of agree that we should just sell Jesse Gonzalez and move on from him. I'll try to get a new goalkeeper in on pre-contract, a good goalkeeper for next season, and we'll just roll with Sights in goal for the rest of the season. He was fantastic when he came in place of Jesse Gonzalez, so I have no problem letting him take over the starting goalkeeper role, or the starting goalkeeper role for the rest of this year. Now, moving on to what we have going on games-wise today. Last episode, we actually got knocked out of the League Cup under suspicious circumstances, I think we would say. We got 3 red cards in that loss to Monterrey, and we still only lost 2-1. I mean, we still put up a decent fight despite being screwed over, I would say, by the referee in that one. Some of the tackles were my fault, some were frustration fouls, but some of them were just bizarre circumstances. So we're moving on. We're now into the National Cup, where our first match in the round of 32 is going to be against second place Atletico Mineiro. So now, because of those red cards from last match and the fact that Kellen Acosta is still out with injury, we literally have 2 holding midfielders left on this team. It's going to be Ortiz and Thiam. That's all we have left. Literally, we have nothing left to put in there. If one of them gets hurt, we're going to have to change formations because I don't have anyone to bring else in those spots. So this could be a bit of an interesting match. The rest of the team is first choice starting 11. Sights is in there as promised. At least we're at home for this one. Let's see if we can't get past the round of 32 in this domestic cup. All right, here we go. Kickoff in the round of 32 of the National Cup against first place Dallas and second place Atletico Mineiro. What a game to start off this domestic cup with. Should be a good one. Here we go, Ortiz for Abdulaziz. Thiam blocked though, and for Barrios, no, it's gonna fall to Mauro D. Don't shoot it! Oh, I thought he actually put that in. I didn't mean to shoot that. I was trying to fake shot. Oh well, at least it was a shot. I mean, it was pretty close to going in actually. Diaz did well. Free kick for, wow, that was a good free kick. Unfortunately for them, though, we've got, I gave it back. Oh, no. There's Chris Sights. Is his first name Chris? I guess I better learn him, because I better learn his first name, because I think I'm going to be calling his name a lot, because he actually makes saves. All right, second half. Is there a way to find a goal in this game? If there is, I don't see it right now. I'm trying everything. I just can't seem to find any space in here. There we go. Barrios, though. Barrios on a very nice run. Can we get the ball to Thiam? We do, and it was a nicely taken shot as well, and Diaz just loses the ball. Here comes Mineiro with Pablo. Pablo over to Luan. Luan, ball in. Oh, that's going to be Sights! What a save from Sights! Oh, I've just been so used to Gonzalez giving up every shot. I didn't think there was any way that was not going to be a goal. Now we're back going the other way for Urruti. Urruti, though, there's nowhere to go for him. He's so useless. We're taking him off. I just can't play with him anymore. Let's get Bradford Jamieson on and see if we can't create something going forward. Come on, Barrios. Get on your horse, Barrios. There we go. That's a beautiful pass from Zach Lloyd into Barrios. Barrios, cut it back in. Barrios still, Barrios, still Barrios! Barrios gets us the goal. There it is, 1-0 over Mineiro. We had to work our butts off to get that one. Finally broke the deadlock, and it is Michael Barrios, just pure pace, weaving through the defense. Finally, we got our goal. Thiam, very nice. And then through for Diaz. Here comes Diaz. Diaz. Oh, great play. Lay it off. Tesho can't get a shot in the right spot. I should have just kept it with Diaz. Diaz had already dropped his man. There is the final whistle. A 1-0 win over Atletico Mineiro in this domestic cup, and it was a tough one as well. Mineiro's a good team. They play possession very, very well. Not so good on the attack. They don't get very many shots, but they definitely are difficult to get the ball off of. It was very frustrating, but we kept our cool. No red cards, and we get the win. All right, so we do have an offer accepted now for Jesse Gonzalez. It's for $4.5 million from Mainz. I pretty much counter-offered everything for about $4.5 million. So it's good to see at least one of them went through. Hopefully, they can finish this deal quickly and we can go looking for a new goalkeeper. And the deal has been completed, which actually is a little bit unfortunate. The highest offer that I had countered with was $4.8 million, and it comes in. West Brom did accept that offer, but either way, it's still a good deal. Jesse Gonzalez gets us about, what, 3.8 into our transfer budget? Not bad. Let's get a new goalkeeper for next season. So here is the number one guy I'm going to go after for goalkeeper. He is on an expiring contract, so we're going to go for a pre-contract for Alisson from Internacional. Hopefully, we can get this guy in because he does look really good. He was getting 60K now. He wants 70. I'm going to offer him 65 just because I'm trying to keep as much money as I possibly can. 4 years, and we'll go crucial first team. Because if we get this guy, I don't think we're going to get another goalkeeper. And here it is. It's a done deal. It turned out, had to pay him $80,000 per week in wages. It never works out where I try to underpay them. So that's all right. He's worth the 80K. We still have $1 million in the transfer budget, which is nice. Again, I don't know if we're going to go after any players right now. Probably not, but still, we have the goalkeeper of the future in Alisson. So for our next game, we are at home to take on Palmeiras. Now, I think Palmeiras has won quite a few games in a row recently, so they're in very, very good form. But we finally have our full-strength starting 11 back. Kellen Acosta's back from injury. Gruezo's off his suspension. Everybody is fully fit and ready to go for this one. We've already beaten Palmeiras once this season away. Let's see if we can do it again. All right, here we go. Kickoff at home against Palmeiras, and they have a new acquisition just into the team. I believe his name is Asana Nukuri. I thought he was a midfielder, but they have him playing at right back, I think. So we'll have to see how that goes. If he's not playing midfield, I'm not actually too worried about it. Oh, someone get in front of him. Whoa, sights. I barely even touched the ball. That was the first shot for either team, and Palmeiras nearly up 1-0, but I mean, how much better? That wasn't even on target. Sights still got to it. How much better is Sights than Jesse Gonzalez? All right, so Castillo went down and walked off the field. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go ahead and bring on Tesho Akindele and take Castillo off. I can't risk a further injury. We absolutely have to have Castillo to be successful this season. There you go, Gruezo. Diaz. Find the... No, ball to Acosta. Acosta, I think, is actually going to get on the end of it. Killing Acosta! For crying out loud. Yes, Acosta. Not where I wanted it, but that's okay. Jameson gets it to Diaz. Diaz, please score this thing. Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. Mauro Diaz gets us the goal. 55 minutes in. 55 more minutes of frustration. Finally got that one goal, man. That's so difficult. Oh, beautiful run from Akindele. Can we find it to Diaz? Mauro Diaz. Good save. Barrios is there. Double save from Prass. What a double save. That last kick save was a world-class toe. He got his toes to it. Here we go. Played in. And another one. Barrios. Barrios. Does he have the pace to get through? He does. In there for Bradford Jameson. Jameson to make it 2. There it is. 2-0 over Palmeiras. I can't remember. What's their name? Palmeiras, right? Why does that not sound right? Either way, it is 2-0. We're going to go ahead and win this game now. Wow. It was very tough to get those goals, but, I mean, the team played very, very well. It's just their goalkeeper was very good this game. There is the final whistle. Jeez, that moment when you forget the team name that you're playing against. It is Palmeiras. It just didn't sound right at the time. I don't know what happened there, but either way, we do get the 2-0 victory at home. A solid performance from this team. Very well-rounded. Unfortunately, though, we did lose Fabian Castillo, so we're going to have to see how long his injury is going to be for. All right, so here's a look at the injury list. Luckily, Castillo's injury is only for 4 days. I don't even think he'll miss a match. He might miss one, the upcoming game against Toronto, but that should be it. Blas Riveros, also who had a bad MCL injury that kept him out a couple of months, less than a week away from coming back as well, so we're almost back to full fitness. So moving on to the last match now of January. We're at home to take on Toronto. They are in 15th place coming in, though they have just beaten Tigres twice in a row, which is not an easy thing to do. That's not a good start. That's a good finish, though. A 2-1 win. But now we lost Mauro Diaz. Okay, losing our 2 best players in back-to-back matches, not what I wanted to see. Luckily, the injury's not bad. Just a bruised shoulder. We should have our entire roster back within the next 2 days. Thankfully, I was worried about that. I really thought that was going to be a bad injury. Thankfully, it is not. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end this episode right here for today. The transfer window is done. I know a lot of you wanted to see me get Jordan Morris from Seattle. Unfortunately, he still is on that. He just recently joined the club thing with Seattle, so I can't actually buy him right now. So we'll wait till the offseason to reassess the striker role. I want to sell Max Cerruti before we actually do anything with the strikers anyway, and I really, really want to sell Max Cerruti. He's not the kind of striker that I would prefer. just not getting it done for me on the field. Honestly, I prefer Bradford Jamieson in place of him. So once we can sell Urruti, we'll address our striker needs. And again, that will be in the off season. So that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you when we come back for some more League of the Americas with FC Dallas. See you.